Everybody from Plant Reviews. Today is the 19th of April and I'm talking now about the Narcissus Yellow Cheerfulness. This is a daffodil in the group 4 of the daffodil classification that are the double daffodils, and it is a Narcissus of medium height, about 30-35 centimeters in my case, maybe a little bit smaller because I'm cultivating them in a pot. And it was raised by Eggink Bros in Netherlands and registered before 1937. It is a cheerfulness sport in the garden or botanical world, a sport more in the garden world, in the garden environment. A sport is a modification of a plant of a variety that basically gives new features to the new plant. In this case, this is a sport of cheerfulness, so rather than being like a whitish creamiest cheerfulness, this daffodil ended up with like a primrose yellow color all around, except the corona and the corona segments. They are still bright yellow, but you can see the petaloids, so the extra tepals that are in the center of the corona, as well as the perianth with its tepals, are primrose yellow rather than being creamish white. It has several flowers per stem, about 2 centimeters across, but actually I have some that are even actually up to 4 centimeters across. And some flowers actually, talking about sport, new modifications, a sport is actually modifications that is unstable, and as you can see in this daffodil, part of the tepal reverts to white, as in the real cheerfulness. So sport, plants that are sport of another variety can always revert to the original variety. So it's not like a stable mutation that say you can originate while crossing two plants or even self-pollinating the same plant, but is an unstable modification at the genetic structure of a plant. So basically this plant is like a clone with a different kind of different genetics or activation of genes. I'm not too sure. Anyway, regardless that the plants are actually genetically different, or they activate genes that are dormant in the original plant, or they activate genes that are active in the original plant, is basically the same, literally the same plant. Is not a mutation that ends up with a different with a plant of a different genetic background. Is really literally the same plant. So it's very difficult to explain what a sport is. Anyway, it originated from cheerfulness. About this double flower, both the perianth and the petaloid are like primrose yellow. It is written greenish yellow in daffseek.org, but I would say more like primrose yellow. That still is a kind of greenish yellow anyway. The fragrance is not that great, and is very similar to cheerfulness, so kind of a liquorice and peppermint together, so not really the best fragrance you can find. So this is not a daffodil I can recommend for fragrance, but if you like double daffodils, this is actually a pretty nice double daffodil with a rosette of flowers that looks like little roses, I would say, with different tones of yellow. As usual, thank you very much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time in my channel. Bye.